What's happening with the naming ceremony? Where are we at? What do we still need to do?
I've got beard in my mouth.
Oh, beard pubes. Beard pubes. Beautiful.
That's it. Don't waste any of it.
I'm excited.
I don't know why I'm sharing it with you anyway. You've got your own fucking booze.
Because you're nice like that?
Humanist. The humanist. We both need to go through the schedule and make sure that it is as we want it.
Okay.
And answer some of the final questions because she's really.
What's left on the list, like?
Well, there's just a couple of things that we may have mentioned before and
that we haven't dealt with yet.
Yeah. I'm just emailing Denise, the humanist, with Paddy's Promise from the Children. And a poem written by my granny at the farm.
This one here?
Yes, granny at the farm, who is Margaret Gillis Brown, a famous writer, a famous Scottish writer, who writes poems, but has also written books.
What about decorations and all that shit?
Yeah, so I've bought the balloons and the helium and a couple other things which are now in store. I bought them on Hobbycraft online.
Oh yeah?
And then, so I've got to go and pick that up tomorrow and I'll pick up some more like dangly decoration type things. I want to buy all the ingredients of all the food that I need and prep whatever stuff I can do, but I can't really make the sandwiches until on the day, so
yeah. What do I need to do?
stay out my fucking way.
That's fair.
Do as you're told, basically. I'll have an idea of what I want in my head and you just got to trust me.
I do trust you.
Without answering back.
I don't do the answering back thing. I just go, yes boss.
No,
yes
no,
sir.
you don't. You say, but what if?
Have you considered?
What if we did it this way?
What if? Is that really what you think would be the best idea? Is that your best idea?
Are you sure that this is going to work?
Is it possible?
Could we do this a different way?
So who's going to be doing the balloons then?
Somebody needs to hold balloons.
Who's not a guide but is also quite an important person that we might want to have the responsibility? What about Vicky? My Vicky. Callum's Vicky.
Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah. This is what we used to do for the weddings, was that we'd have the Prosecco, you half pour it.
Yeah.
And then you top it up at the end.
Okay.
And it still stays fresh.
Okay. Yeah.
You could do that before the ceremony.
Yeah, exactly.
And then half pour the rest in and you don't get the whole rush of bubbles thing going on.
Okay. So who's in charge of the pouring and so Vicky's in charge of holding the balloons. Stuart's in charge of the pouring.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not a wedding.
No, it's like a wedding.
But it's not. I'm out and about today just getting all the bits and pieces that we need. So it's a trip to Home Bargains and B&M stores, my favourite places ever. I've just dropped off Paddy at his granddad Ronnie's. I've got my nephew John here. John, say hi. Come in, say hi. Come say hi.
Hi.
This is John. And John's going to give me a wee hand before I drop him off at his mum and dad. So it's a case of buying all the shite that you need for people coming round and trashing your house. So plastic cups, plastic plates, plastic everything, getting a few bits and bobs for the garden. Hopefully it's going to be sunny like it is today and the kids can get out and play in the garden and stay out of the house. That would be great. But I am not holding my breath on that because, you know, Scotland. Anyway, got to crack on.
2 days before the naming ceremony and we've been doing lots of prep. Cara's been designing the hallway here. We've got tons to do, but the great thing is all our family are helping us out a lot. We've got our parents bringing alcohol and wine and glasses. We've got some families bringing cakes, some savoury stuff as well. So it's been really good. Everyone's kind of pulling together. The only thing is that Cara is exhausted. Cara's tired.
Oh, I'm so tired.
There's so much.
So fucking tired.
There's so much to do, but it's going to be worth it. Now, the reason that we're doing the naming ceremony in the first place, so a naming ceremony is just like a christening, except it's not a religious version of that. There's faith, but it's not religious. So we've hired a humanist to come in and do the ceremony for us, and it's a whole formal thing. There's formalities to it, and it's just to recognise that Luna is coming into the world. But the second reason, and perhaps arguably the more important reason we're doing it, is because we're settled, we're in our home now, we're kind of coming together as this sort of family unit here as well, which is really cool. So, you know, we've got these two major reasons why we're doing this. So we've got a whole bunch of family coming. I think we're going to have something like over 50 people in our home at the weekend on Saturday. It's going to be pretty crazy. It's going to be awesome. I was even out in the garden today doing some prep out there just to kind of keep things moving forward. And if the weather is reasonable, we'll be able to get outside and spend some time out there as well.
Fucking knackered.
Where are we actually going to do the ceremony though?
Right underneath here, I'm going to dress all of this.
Right, okay.
And this whole area is where the ceremony is going to be, so I've got loads of fancy shit to make it look pretty. So do you remember like at Christmas time?
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
And I put all the paper chains and everything up?
Yes.
So it'll be kind of like that, but better.
It's gonna be magical.
Yes.
It's gonna be like a magic kingdom.
Yeah, like on Elf, when he walks back into the toy store.
Yeah.
And he's done all the paper.
It looks like Christmas.
Paper craft.
Done?
Yep.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I think so. Let me wait a second. Right, okay, so there's 3 lines.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
The most important thing about having brothers and sisters is they take care of you, they are there for you, and teach you things. And they teach you things. Little Rose, you're my sister.
Our
Sister. We promise to take care of you, be there for you, and help you learn. We also promise to annoy you, play games with you, make you laugh, and give you cuddles when you cry.
Oh, was that sweet?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really good. Well done.
Yeah, but it won't be enough to make me cry though.
It'll not be enough to make you cry.
Yeah, but Chris might.
I think you were a little bit emotional there, just
Yeah,
for a
well,
second.
You've got the best job, right? Which is to organise the sparkling wine, the Prosecco, and the strawberries.
The
Chocolate strawberries.
Strawberries, oh yeah.
That'll be good, that'll be nice.
Had a little practice one last night.
Did you? Yeah, just a taste
Just
test.
to try it out.
So what are you looking forward to the most?
Just like having everybody in the one place, just celebrating Luna being here and you guys being together. It's like the family's coming together.
It's gonna be awesome. It's
And
gonna
all
be
the
a fun
kids
day.
there.
Yeah, all the kids will be there. Yeah, all the kids will be there. It'll be like a circus probably.
The more, the better.
Yeah.
Our family's a circus thing.
No, exactly. We've got the speeches, so I've prepared my promises. Cara's done hers, and I think we're going to try and kind of do them together. I think. I don't really know exactly how that's going to go. I'm also not sure if I'm supposed to memorise them or not,
Okay.
or if I'm supposed to read them from like a piece of paper or something.
It's better to kind of memorise
Well,
it,
I know.
and then it doesn't matter if they're not perfect because it'll be coming from.
I actually find it really easy to
Coming
write
from the
them
heart.
because it's just
Yeah,
truth. It's
exactly.
a truth. Yeah, it's easy. You don't have to make it up.
You're used to speaking
Yeah.
to an audience.
I am used to speaking to an audience, but usually just know
but
what
not
I'm
your
talking
most
about.
critical people.
Yeah, exactly. What, my family? You mean? The people that judge you the most.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
fucked up.
Aye, well, Chris fucked up. Chris fucks up all the time. Yeah, it'll be emotional. Yeah, and everyone will be there. It'll be nice. It'll be nice. It'll be a nice sort of event for the year, and yeah, it's good.
Oh, that's Spencer.
Do we have wakey?
Spencer's up. Oh, hi, Spencer.
Hello.
Hi.
It's like what? Nanny's here.
Hi. Oh, what's that face?
You ready to play? Do you want to play? Okay. You ready to play?
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's play. Let's go.